Use this for 2 minutes and she'll start craving you. Sounds bold, right? But stay with me, because what I'm about to show you isn't some pickup gimmick or corny line. It's a Stoic attraction hack. And if you're a man over 40, this might just flip your entire game with younger women. Here's the real question. What do you say when a younger woman looks you in the eyes and asks, "How old are you?" Most men, and I mean most, screw this up. They get nervous, defensive. They start saying things like, "I'm just 45, is that okay?" Or, "I'm 50, but people say I look younger." Let me stop you right there. That's not confidence, that's negotiating your value. And women, especially younger ones, they can smell that weakness a mile away. Here's what you need to understand. Your age isn't the test. Your reaction is. That's why this isn't just about what to say. It's about how to show up. And this is where Stoicism comes in. Not the meme version, not the Instagram quotes. I'm talking real Stoic power, self-command, presence, and inner weight. See, the Stoics didn't chase validation. They mastered their responses. They trained their minds to remain unmoved, steady in chaos, calm under pressure. And that is exactly what makes you magnetic to her. So in this video, I'm going to give you the exact way to handle this moment. A simple mindset shift you can apply in 2 minutes or less, and she'll feel it deeply. Not because of the words, but because of who you are when you speak them. And if you stay until the end, I'll drop a few ready-to-use responses you can keep in your back pocket. No games, no pandering, just pure masculine congruence. So let's get into it. This is how you respond like a grounded man and flip the entire dynamic in your favor. But before we even get into how to answer her question, let's take a step back and really ask ourselves, why does this question even come up? Why is she asking, "How old are you?" Because let me be blunt, she already knows you're older. You think you're hiding it. She's not blind. She's already looked at your face, your frame, the way you move, the way you talk. She knew from the jump that you're not 25. So if she already knows, why ask? Here's the truth most men miss. She's not checking your birth certificate. She's checking your emotional weight. She wants to see if you flinch. She's testing the part of you she can't see. Your center, your certainty, your masculine core. She's not just asking about your age. She's asking, can I trust this man to stand firm? Does this man know who he is? Will he need my approval? Or does he command his own value? And brother, that's where most men blow it. They start explaining themselves. They apologize with their tone. I'm just 45. Is that okay? I'm 50, but people say I look younger. I take care of myself. I hit the gym. You know what she hears? I don't think I'm enough. And just like that, the tension, the attraction, gone. Evaporated. Women are drawn to grounded men, period. Not perfect men, not plastic men, but men who are rooted. Men who don't flinch when a challenge shows up, because they've faced themselves already. And this is where the real Stoicism comes in. Not the watered-down internet version, not don't feel anything nonsense. I'm talking about the ancient fire, the kind that forged warriors and emperors. Stoicism teaches you to stop outsourcing your power, to stop living on the emotional leash of what she thinks, what she wants, what she might say, to know your value, with or without applause. Because the Stoic man doesn't react to questions. He responds with intention. He's not rattled. He's not chasing acceptance. He is the frame, and she either steps into it or walks away. Either way, he stays unmoved. That's power. So when she asks your age, understand this. It's not about the number, it's about the energy behind your answer. She's scanning for weakness, not digits. If you meet that question with calm, with presence, with a little charm and a lot of inner gravity, she won't care about the number. She'll feel something much deeper, security. And in a world full of flaky, uncertain boys, security is rare, and rare is attractive. So how do you actually respond? What do you say in that moment so you don't overthink, over-explain, or undercut yourself? That's what we're getting into next. I'm about to give you a simple 6-step strategy to handle this with clarity. No overcomplication. Just the right words, backed by the right mindset, so that your answer doesn't just sound good, it feels right to you and to her. Let's break it down. Number 6, women often bend or even break their own rules. They might say they care about age gaps, but those rules, they're not set in stone. When the right guy shows up, those rules can disappear in a heartbeat. If you know how to make her feel excited, secure, and truly seen, she'll forget about the numbers. It's all about how you connect with her emotionally. That's what really counts. Hey, real quick before we move on, I want to hear from you. Yeah, you watching this right now. Drop this in the comments. I am the frame. Just type that below. I am the frame. It might sound simple, but it's a powerful reminder, because that's what this is all about. You're not chasing. You're not reacting. You are the frame. She steps into your world, not the other way around. And I'm not just saying this for engagement. I read every comment seriously. So when I see that line down there, I'll know you're one of the men who gets it, not just watching but applying. Let's build this community of grounded, unshakable men right here. Hit the comments, say it loud. I am the frame. All right, back to it. Number 5, timing is everything. Don't rush to tell her your age right away. Women aren't like light switches that flip instantly. They're more like a clock warming up slowly. You've got to give her a chance to get to know you first. Let her see your vibe, your energy, your personality. Once she starts feeling that connection, once she starts falling for who you are, your age won't matter nearly as much. Number 4, flip it back on her, then play with it. If she asks, "How old are you?" Don't answer directly. Instead, smile and say, "You tell me. How old do you think I am?" Most women will guess a younger number just to be nice. Here's the trick. Take her guess and add 2 years. So if she says, "You look 38," and you're really 45, say, "Close. I'm actually 40." You keep things playful, you don't lie outright, and you avoid making age a heavy topic. Number 3, use curiosity to your advantage. If she insists on knowing your age, tease her a little. Say something like, "You're close, but let's make it interesting. I'll give you a few clues and you can guess again later." That kind of playful back and forth keeps her intrigued. It buys you more time to let your personality shine, and the curiosity will keep her hooked in the conversation longer. Number 2, use playful exaggeration. Sometimes a little humor is the best way to handle the "How old are you?" question. So when she asks, smile and say something like, "Old enough to be your grandfather, just kidding." Then follow up with, "Let's just say I've been around a bit longer than you." It's funny, confident, and shows you don't take yourself too seriously. And that kind of humor, it's attractive. It shows you're comfortable in your own skin. Number 1, flip the script. Turn the question around. If she asks your age, smile and say, old enough to know exactly what I want. But hey, what about you? How old are you? I need to make sure you're not too young for me. That shifts the frame. Now you're the one setting the standard. You're in control, and it shows confidence and high standards. And to keep the mood light, follow it up with a compliment like, "But I've got to say, you've got great energy." Bonus tip, always frame it in a positive light. Never make your age sound like a weakness. Instead, say something like, "I'm in my early 40s, and honestly, I'm loving it. These years have brought me real perspective and experience." That kind of response doesn't just answer the question. It shows you're confident, grounded, and mature. Now compare that to those insecure answers we talked about earlier. You know the ones. "I'm only 45. Is that okay?" "I'm 50, but people say I look younger." "I'm 55, but I still have energy. I work out." These sound like you're defending yourself, and that's a huge turnoff. They come off as unsure and lacking self-worth. And for many women, that's a deal breaker right away. Sure, some women might have preferences about age, but many are open to dating older men, especially when those men are confident and real. What really matters is how she feels when she's with you. If the connection is strong and the attraction is real, age becomes just a number. Now, if she keeps pushing about your age, be direct, but do it with calm authority. Say something like, "Is age a deal breaker for you?" Because to me, relationships are about connection, not numbers. That brings the focus back to what actually matters. The point is, you're trying to build something meaningful. So instead of answering her question directly right away, bring it back to the connection. Say something like, "I'm more interested in whether we actually vibe." If that's there, we can talk about everything else, including shoe sizes and birth charts, later. Keep it light. Keep it fun. And as promised, here are some ready-to-use comebacks for when she asks about your age. 1. Old enough to know not to answer that question. Say it with a playful smile, maybe even a wink, and smoothly steer the conversation somewhere else. That shows confidence, and women love that. 2. Well, how much do you weigh? This one mirrors her question and playfully shows what it's like to be asked something personal. It puts you back in control without being harsh. 3. How old are you? I need to make sure you're not too old for me. This adds a flirty twist and switches the dynamic. Now it's about your standards, not hers. 4. Didn't your parents teach you not to ask personal questions? Say it with a grin, keep it light, and shift the topic. The goal is to show that the question doesn't throw you off, and that's what keeps her interested. Now listen. If you found even one thing in this video that hit you, that made you see things differently, or reminded you of the man you actually want to be, then don't stop here. Because if you think mastering presence and emotional control makes her crave you, wait until you understand the boundaries that turn her on without you even touching her. That's right, there's a whole other level to this. Click the video showing up right here on the screen. 7 boundaries that secretly turn women on. Most men have no idea. It'll show you how to silently command respect and attraction without saying a word. Trust me, if you're serious about becoming a high-value man, that video is your next move. And hey, if this one gave you value, do me a solid. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Tell me what clicked for you the most, or what lesson you're gonna apply today. Let's keep this conversation real. I'll see you over there in the next one.